Всем привет! И сегодня мы будем записывать реакцию на документальный фильм. Документальный фильм называется «BALA».
Так как документальный фильм длится 40 минут, это довольно-таки длинный документальный фильм, вот, мы, скорее всего, будем делить его на части. Еще пока не знаем, сколько частей будет, но давайте уже начнем смотреть. Поехали.
По состоянию на 1 сентября 2016 года в Казахстане в организациях для детей-сирот и детей, оставшихся без попечения родителей, воспитывается 7231 ребенок. В Казахстане международное усыновление разрешено с 1999 года. В период до 2011 года иностранными гражданами был усыновлен 8791 казахстанский ребенок-сирота. Подавляющее большинство детей нашли новых родителей из США. Топ-8 стран по количеству детей, отданных на усыновление в США. Пик усыновления казахстанских детей гражданами США пришелся на середину 2000-х. Более 70% детей уехали в США с новыми родителями в возрасте до 2 лет. Из-за проблем доступа казахстанских консулов и дипломатов к усыновленным детям из Казахстана в 2011 году была приостановлена процедура усыновления для граждан США.
My graduation. Yeah, let's see. This is me and my sister. It's a picture of me and my mom and my dad. My name is Jordan Rustem Goldman. I was born in Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan in March of 1998. I've lived my entire life essentially here in America. When I came to America, I moved to St. Louis and I was 1 month old. I've got, of course, my 2 parents and then my older sister, who's 9 years older than me.
Oh, wait, we got them in down here. A horseshoe crab. A horseshoe crab still.
Can we take it? Can we?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Can you give it? Because I'm too scared.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
It's a big hole.
Yeah.
Might find something good.
What if you find a fossil?
A snake!
I'm gonna kill you. You are not allowed to use the Xbox for 2 days.
Well, it's a long story, but the short story of it is I was adopted as a child myself when I was a baby, and I've always been drawn to adoption. I had a very good life. My parents adopted me when I was a young baby, and they gave me a fantastic life. And I was always drawn to have an adoption and adopting my own son or daughter. And my wife and I decided to adopt internationally, and Kazakhstan really appealed to us. We just love the culture of Kazakhstan. It's just a beautiful place that we love, and fortunately we found Milo, or he found us. as the story goes, and it's just been a wonderful experience for us. It's just been wonderful.
It's called popcorn.
It's something green. Are you kidding? All right, I got it.
So it was a lot of ups and downs to what we were doing, and it took a very long time, which got kind of frustrating. It took us about a year in the whole process. We had to go 2 times when we thought we were only supposed to go 1 time, and they changed the rules as we were over there. So we were a little shocked on how, how they could change the rules right in the, during the whole process. So it was that was kind of a pain, because we had already bonded with Milo since we had to take 2 trips. I didn't want to go back and, miss him, because we were starting to really bond. And it broke my heart to leave him for the first time and then have to wait a couple weeks for our court date and then come back again. We did have some corruption there. There are a lot of things I didn't understand, because I don't understand Russian or Kazakh. So I didn't understand a lot of the culture and things like that. But from what I think I saw, there was some corruption in there. But in all, I would do it all over again for him. I love him so much.
This is from Kazakhstan.
So when Daddy and I were in Kazakhstan, as you know, we bought a whole bunch of presents for you while we were there to give you every year on your birthday.
Yeah, I know.
So,
You've been telling me since I was 5.
I know.
Also, I don't say birthday, I say B-day.
But,
And you got it in Kekwa?
It's in 3 different languages.
look. Let's
Oh.
look inside.
Kazakh?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
this is called Pasha, how do you say it?
Расшабала.
Pasha Bala. However, when you look inside, buddy, it's written, every page is written in 3 languages, Russian, Kazakh, and English.
Happy birthday to a son who's smart, funny, cool, and creative. The only thing bigger than your imagination is your heart. And your appetite. Woo!
We kept his middle name as his first name was Demir, and we kept that as his middle name, and we gave him the name Milan. But I wanted to keep Demir because I just wanted to honor his birth parents and his birth mother, and that's the name she gave him. And I just think it's important that he had that name.
Vishpamak? They also like to do tradition stuff. They also hunt with eagles when they're 13.
You're still on the
Like you're
boat?
rocking on the boat. Got little called sea legs.
My legs are bruised.
A little bit.
That's called sea legs. Do you want a little medicine to help with your headache?
I remember hospital. I played a lot of stuff with them. They played with me a lot. They could only stay for about 3 hours. The orphanage, it was really big.
What you remember?
Getting like soups and bread. And I remember dipping bread into my soups. And I remember there were like 100 babies there.
Remember your birth mom?
Mhm.
What you name?
Her name was Akamarai. She was nice. And that's all I remember.
You want to meet her one day?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to say to her?
Hello. I'm trying to make you blink.
Well, you know about your story.
Yeah, I know about my story because I have a book about it. It's the story of me, Amelia. January 15th, 2019, 2009, a beautiful baby girl was born. She had lots of black hair, beautiful brown eyes, a rosebud mouth, and a tiny little nose. That baby was you. But every baby deserves a mommy, and you wanted one. Across the world in America, a baby was growing in my heart. That baby was you. Your name was Amelia, which means bright in Kazakh language. A better name could not exist for you. You knew I was your mommy. I knew I was your mommy. I was so proud and excited. It was one of the best days of my life. The day you officially became my daughter. Your caregivers loved you and came to say goodbye and dressed you to leave the baby house once and for all. On November 6, 2009, we landed at Boston Logan International Airport. You became an American citizen, and you are my dream come true.
Happy tears too? The Caesar girls give good happy tears.
Are we gonna make a lot of cookies? So there's only gonna be 6
No,
of us?
there's going to be more than that. It's okay, that's good. You're getting the hang of it.
Because I love cookies and I want to have them right
Okay.
and yummy.
I want Amelia to have a kind heart and understand that that there are people from all over the world who have different kinds of lives and different languages, and they sound differently and they look differently. But in our hearts, you know, we're really the same. And we talk about that, we talk about that a lot. Education is very important to me, and therefore I have a child who is very focused on her schooling. But that doesn't just mean that she loves reading and math. It also means being educated in the arts. She's very athletic. I want her to be very well-rounded as a child.
Or should I have 6?
I find only beauty in adoption, and you know, families are made up in very different ways. Some families are blended in terms of, you know, a divorce happens in some families, and then there's a new marriage, and all of a sudden you have a new blended family. Our family happens to be a family created from the beginning by adoption, and I love that. And I don't think that Americans see any shame in the different ways that families are created and built, and if we're an international family or if we look different. I mean, every kid wants to lick the ice cream scoop. That's what it comes down to.
Hi, my name is Adanish. I live in Philadelphia. What up? The flag is blue and yellow, and it's a sun and an eagle under the sun. And the eagle is in yellow, and the sun is in yellow, and the rest of the flag is in blue. And that's basically what I all know.
Just like, okay, pretend it's like a little tiny, little bear. That was the littlest bear hug ever. I don't know, what do you love to do, Noah? What do you love to do the most? Ride your bike? The first time in the baby house? I think one thing that surprised me is, in a way, how nice the baby house was, that it was clean, it was bright, everything was neat, the smell of food was in the air, you know, so in one way, you felt the children were very well taken care of, but it's hard to see children without the attention of parents. I think as foreigners, we don't always understand how things work in another country, and we do the best we can when we go. There was a process that we didn't understand. We didn't understand how things work there, how officials work there, what the court process is there is very different from in America, and so we learned a lot when we were there. Yeah. So I remember the doctor, the baby house doctor, brought him into a room where we were waiting, and he sat on my lap, and you know, I held him for the first time. I remember that, and I think he was a little shy, a little nervous, because we were new to him. He never met us before. We were strangers, and but we held him. I held him, and then the baby house director and doctor allowed us to take him into a separate room and just play with him for a little bit. And so I remember, you know, putting him down on a blanket and him looking up and you know, seeing his eyes and making eye contact with him, and just his brightness and his smile, and there's no turning back after that moment.